Hey guys, welcome back to the Vortex channel. So today we're gonna be doing like a yard tour kind of, but instead of doing it in the wet season, it's very dry. Actually, it hasn't rained in a few months. So everything I currently have in my bag, I don't have that much stuff. So I have a knife, I have like a big like hunting knife type thing, and then I have a small pocket knife, gloves, rubber gloves, a flag, and flagging tape, and that's about it. So we're gonna just be kind of exploring, looking for any dry animals. That sounds super weird, but anyway, let's go. Sorry about the road noise and stuff, it's just kind of loud. So as you can see, now this part is green because of our sprinklers. They get to this, so this part is green, but you can see how when it changes to like this like burnt, not burnt, but like brown, dry, almost like hay. So it's like wherever the sprinkler goes, and then as you can see in like these like kind of ditches that are small, there's a little more green because there's still some water under the ground in those places because they collected more water in the rainy season. So we're gonna just head to the back, probably where there's more stuff by the pond. Matter of fact, the pond that used to fill up the entire yard in the rainy season, which it probably still will, is almost dried up. Not there yet, and now there's like a little island in the middle. We'll go to that. And then, so there's, and then back here, we noticed some like small baby cane toads back here too. So we're gonna be looking for those. Oh, another thing I have in my backpack is a bug vacuum, which helps suck up bugs kind of weird, but works very well. So we're at the back. As you can see, the pond is very dry. But not, like, it has water in it obviously, but it's probably at least, maybe at the most 3 feet deep, probably not even that much. Maybe not even 2 feet deep. In the center, at the deepest point, there is an alligator in there, so we're gonna be careful when we go to the island there. So, let's head over, see if we can find any animals or anything. Definitely there'd be more animals here than there'd be up there because they probably get crowded. Alright, so we're up the side. And big area. And we're trying to get into this muddy type area. What? I just noticed. Yeah, I think there's a tricolored heron. Alright, let's see if there's any maybe fishes in the water. Yeah, there's fish darting. No, as you can see all these water drops, it looks like there's rain. It's just the fishes and bugs, water beetles, water skimmers, fish darting around down there. That's fun. So, head onto the island now. I'm trying to talk a little bit quieter because of the bird, and it's not very easy because of the road noise. Anyway, so we're going to go onto this island right here and be a little careful just to make sure the alligator's not there. Maybe. There's a lot of water beetles in there. How cute. Okay, we're on the island. That bird disappeared. So we can kind of get a better view of things from here. I'm not seeing much. I'm gonna see if we can see the alligator. There's a tricolored heron. Not seeing the alligator right now. It's probably somewhere under the water. All right, let's head over here and see if we can find any. Oh, wow. That's like paint. That is like paint. That is really weird. It's like, it looks like paint. It's disgusting though. Anyway, kind of satisfying, I don't know. Leave a like if you think that was satisfying. Okay. So this is the area where we probably find cane toads babies. I've seen them here before. But, oh, what's that? Oh, there's a bug. I don't know what it is though. I think it's some kind of beetle. Oh, he's fast. He's right there. That little beetle. I don't know what it is. He jumps. Okay, first animal find, little tiny beetle thing. I cannot identify that thing. I've never seen it. So I've seen them in this like little grassy type area before. I see them go in holes down there. It's very like soft, so. I'm not seeing any cane toads yet. But when we go back down there, we'll probably have an area where we can find some cane toads. As you can see, the water's moving a lot. It is not raining. So we're gonna go through here. I saw something move in that kind of direction. Anyway. Let's continue on. So the water normally covers this whole area. And what is that? That's a piece of metal. I'll put gloves on. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some rubber gloves on. I don't need thick gloves because I'm just putting this on so I don't get rust and color over my hand. Okay. I do not know what this is from. I think it goes pretty deep under. Oh, there's a lot of rust on it. This could be a lot of things. We're going to use this to mark it so when we mow and stuff, we don't run over this. I'm going to push that farther down. That's pretty much the reason I brought that, for some things like that. I did not know that was there. Okay, so don't know what that is, but let's continue our walk. Let's check up here real quick, see if there's anything cool. Now there could be something in here. And that's the reason I brought an axe. We're going to see if we can find any carpenter ants, beetles, or anything in here. Hatchet. There's holes in it, which means there's probably something in it. Just gonna break this off. Oh, that whole bottom came up. Something just went in that hole right there. Or I saw something move. Wow. I'm not seeing anything so far. Always be careful when using tools like this. I should probably be wearing gloves. And eye protector. We're not currently finding anything. Oh! Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there. Definitely rotted. Let's check on this guy. just shattering. Matter of fact, we have had some trees die. We think it could be by a beetle that eats the inside, like kind of sucks the inside of the tree out. So as you can see, if you look over there, those green trees are alive, obviously, duh. Anyway, those brown trees mysteriously died. If you look right over here, so did that one. And this one probably could have been from the hurricane, we don't know. But they just died straight up. Some of our biggest trees just died. We didn't see it, but what we did notice was, I'll show you when we go down here. There is holes in the tree, and you can see sap coming out of the tree, which means something was eating into the tree. So we're going to go down here and we're going to look at some of the trees that have that to kind of see. So one of these trees here has it at the top, I think. Yep. I don't know if that's sap or that's definitely sap. You see that yellow stuff up there? That's sap. That's straight up sap. And that means something was eating there. That could be a mushroom, but it looks like sap because I can see it looks like dripping marks where it's solidified. And if you look down here, sorry for the really loud truck, but if you look at this tree, what do we have here? A hole in the tree where that sap comes from. Here, up here, all the way up the tree. Over here on this side, there's a big one over here. It looks like something was eating into that tree. What could that be? Carpenter ants, probably a tree-eating beetle. All right, let's move on from that. Let's go in here. Tracks are so loud. Okay, sorry about the really loud murder. Anyway, so we got this little area in here. You're wondering why I have this here. It's because that's thorns and they're very painful when you step into them. I just marked that off so you don't actually. Just already pollen season. Great. Anyway, so now this is from me when I blazed this tree right here. And then we can go down here and see this down here. Let's head over here. We got this little ditch right here. Pretty cool. And that's a pipe that I tried to excavate. So that goes way down there. It's dry right now. I'll show you more of it. It's normally completely full. It's like a river here in rainy season. That's a good fact to know. And I was trying to dig up this weird pipe that has been here since we moved here. It's really weird. Anyway, as you can see, I started breaking it, but I followed it. I can see there's some paint and stuff there. Anyway, next thing, we're gonna go to the other part of that we can actually go into. But we're not gonna go into it because I don't really have the proper gear for that right now. So this also is normally filled in the rainy season. It's not very significant, but it's still something. Now here's another thing. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find actually one of them. These little cones are from ant lions. They trap ants that go falling into the hole, and then the ant lion is hiding under that sand and will eat the ants. Let's see if we can find any of them inside. They're very small. I don't see anything moving. That might mean that it might be abandoned. There's an ant on me, but yeah. There's no one in there. They could be buried under the ground. I don't know. I'm not going to really disturb them too much. Anyway, so now here's the other place down here where there's more of them. That tree ain't looking good. Down in there. This is where where more water fills up. Stay on the floor. And that's how you do it. Okay. Now we can walk right here and see. fills up with water. And it goes farther down there. I'm not really wearing the right stuff to actually go down the tunnel that goes down there. But there's like rooms and stuff back there. That's marked because I was doing stuff over there, and that some of that stuff can fall. That's why there's marking. I think one of them fell over. Anyway, now this is Brazilian pepper. The berries are poisonous. The leaves are poisonous. The wood is poisonous if you burn it. The smoke can make you blind. Similar to the manchineel tree, but grows in a different place. And then this is an acacia tree, earleaf acacia. It is invasive in Florida, but so we just keep them as kind of a border because of the road noise, and we don't have much of a border. We have this, but it doesn't do much. We keep them, as you can see, but they grow extremely fast. As you can see over there, that's all acacia. That giant tree, not the pine tree, that one, that's acacia. That's all acacia. Those are pine trees. And then that other tree, big tree down there is acacia. All down there on the other property, that's all acacia. It spreads like wildfire and grows extremely fast, hence the fact that's invasive. But it's good to have if you have like no barrier or anything for your road noise like we have. You live up against the main road of Florida. And then sometimes I go up there, you can actually go up there. And when we go down here, there's kind of this pine cone. There's this like little trail here. It's not even a trail, it's just an area where pine needles have fallen and died. And it's not just straight up sand in here. As you can see, and that's over covering trees. Okay, now we're going to start heading down there. Once we get down there, I'm going to show you a cool place where there could be a lot of frogs and toads. There we have a ditch that also fills up in the rainy season, like a lot. And now there's a lot of grass in there, and it's still a little wet in the bottom. That's where we see a lot of frogs and toads sometimes. So we're going to look there. The main time we see the frogs are the invasive, of course, Cuban tree frog. At night, they go on the side and stuff. Alright, anyway. So, as you can see, I did put this on here, marking the property line. Not important. Anyway, so we're going to head down this line here, kind of, where the property line is. As you can see, there's some old flag markers here, marking where the line goes. Hey, grass. Anyway, so let's continue down this area. While we're walking here, you should go ahead, like and subscribe right now. Do it. You won't regret it. It's free. You don't have to pay to subscribe. Do it now. Alright, so, yeah, there's more of those flags. Anyway, so, where's the marker? Alright, we're halfway there. Now we're getting down past the building. And now this is, I think, this is either a hollyberry tree or an oak. I think it's an oak, but it's hard to tell because they look very different when they're older. I think it's an oak. You don't have many hollyberries in Florida, but the leaves look like hollyberries. Now here's another thing you should know. This is dead because we cut it down. But do you see these red berries? The leaves that look like a kind of a normalist tree, like this. And you see those berries? Those are extremely poisonous. They can burn your eyes if you get the sap on you. And it's very dangerous. Burning the leaves and stuff can make you blind from the smoke. Don't ever burn that, even if you have to. You're better off like not having fire or light and then getting blinded by smoking, burning, painful stuff burning. It doesn't burn very well either, I will say that. And the berries are even more poisonous if you eat them. I will give you a suggestion on an app you can use. It's called Seek by iNaturalist. This is not sponsored, but it's very easy to use by identifying a lot of different things. Anyway, for those who are wondering, this is a grapevine. This is called a pigeon pea. You might not have heard of it. You might have. And it makes it makes pods with black peas in them. They're very good, and they grow very fast. All right, and so now we're gonna head down here. We're almost to the ditch that fills up with water in the rainy season, and there's more acacia. And this, as you can see, is acacia. Strangles the tree. It's good, as you can see, it's a very good border, but if you don't want very much of it, don't cut it down. Do cut it down. And these are the seed pods here. They look kind of weird, but on the inside are the seeds, as you can see that little seed right there. So those are the seed pods. Now, if you want more of these, don't dig these up and plant them. They're hard to dig up, and they don't normally grow very well after you dig them up. You take these pods, and you throw them where you want them to grow. They will grow pretty quickly, and especially in the rainy season, they will grow extremely quickly with all the water they get. They make a lot of these seed pods, as you can see. You can take a bunch of them here.
And I think it's called earleaf acacia.
Yeah, it is.
Because the pods look like ears, but I'm not sure. I think it has another name, like
Fun fact.
acacia or something.
So yeah, as you can see, there's a big bunch of them. Like this. If you want them, if you want the trees, take these pods and throw them on the ground. Now let's continue on. Down here. Now here's another tree you probably know of, but if you don't, then this is a mulberry tree. It produces smaller fruits that are they're basically just like blackberries, but smaller sometimes. As you can see, there's a lot of them, but they're not ripened. They're become black, and they look just like a blackberry, but smaller. And then the red ones are not ripe. They're almost ripe. The green ones, the green or white ones, are not ripe. The purple ones are overripe, but the black ones are good to eat. Now here's some more trees you might not know of here. They're more tropical. That is a guava tree right here. This is a guava. As you can see, they're not ripened, but they make good sweet fruits. This one is the pink kind. The inside's pink or red. And then there's another kind that we have that it's white on the inside and bigger. This is a mulberry tree, another mulberry tree, but it's way bigger and has a lot of fruit coming out. That's another guava. You probably have never heard of this before. This is a soursop. It's very small and it's not going to produce fruit for a while probably, but it makes, like, the inside of it, I think, is like white. I've never had one before, but that's a fig. That's another, like, almost dead soursop. That right there is an orange. I forget what that is. Now we're going to go to the ditch. I think this is a peach. Now we're going to go to the ditch right here. This fills up like crazy in the wet season, hurricane season, rain season, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to drop this off. We're going to kind of look for things here like that. There could also be snakes in here, so I have to be careful. There's not much in these. It's just very thick and wet. Wet meaning like there's no water at the bottom. It's just wet because it's a ditch and it holds water easily. That's it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Like, subscribe. So I'm going to be doing more of these in the rainy season coming. If you guys like this, like I said, leave a like now. And if you want to see more of these, subscribe. You're going to see more coming soon. The rainy hurricane season is around June to November is the rainy and hurricane season. What we call rainy season from like starting in late March, early April is it just starts raining a lot. But it's not really a season like hurricane season is. It just starts raining a lot. Like, not as much in hurricane season as hurricane season, but it's just rain. Alright, as I said, bye guys. I will see you in the next video.